Like, comment, share, subscribe. Pound for pound boxing real news. Shout it out. Follow me on Instagram at P for P Boxing Real News. What is going on? Arnold Barboza versus Danielito Zorrilla today. Good Friday night of boxing. You know what I'm saying? We seen Richard Torres, um, a couple other fighters on tonight's card. You know, a little good showing. The Richard Torres fight, you know what I'm saying, was against a guy, you know, he went, he's now 2-0. He got the knockout, you know what I'm saying. The dude was just basically there for the paycheck, you know what I mean. He got hit with some straight lefts, that, you know, snapped his head back, and the ref said, you know what, bruh, you not even here for it, you know what I'm saying, and just called the night off for him. And I mean, I think that was a good call because, I mean, I think Richard Torres was about to slaughter the kid. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good little fight. You know what I mean? It was a good little showing of Richard Torres. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the Olympian silver medalist. You know what I mean? So that went on, right. Then we had Arnold Barboza and Arnold Barboza versus Danielito Zorrilla. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty good fight, yo. Zorrilla was in it. You know what I'm saying? He was. You know, he got tired. I would say like that second half of the fight, he looked tired. He was getting tagged up by Arnold Barboza. Um, you know, one thing that Arnold Barboza, I think that he needs to work on and do more is going to the body. Okay, going to the body of his opponent. I think that, you know, his name was out there to fight Teofimo Lopez. I think that that would have been a great fight. That would have been a great fight for Teofimo Lopez. Um, for his first fight at 140. You know, Arnold Barboza is not no. He's 27 and no. You know what I'm saying? And he's a pretty good fighter. He throws pretty nice combinations. He's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But he does like to brawl as well. You know what I'm saying? And I think we've seen glimpse of that. But he did say before the fight that he wanted to box. You know what I'm saying? And stay on the outside and 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 outbox this dude. You know what I'm saying? Soria, he was a counter puncher, and definitely caught Arnold Barboza with a great shot, especially in that 10th round when he kind of wobbled Arnold Barboza, you know, and Arnold Barboza, that's where he had to stay patient. You know what I'm saying? I get it. The crowd is there for you. You know what I'm saying? You want to get the entertainment factor. You know what I mean? I get it. But shit, sometimes dudes ain't going. You know what I'm saying? You hit the dude with a mean right hand. I seen it. And he just didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He wobbled himself. He wobbled himself too. I mean, Danielito wobbled himself too. Like, he was wobbly. But ultimately, it is what it is. Dude wasn't going out. But let's look at this. They got Jack Catterall at number one. Okay. Jack Catterall arguably beat Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is now number two in position for them belts. But Arnold Barboza is climbing his way up there. You know what I'm saying? And also on that list, you got Subriel Matias, Gary Antoine Russell, Jose Pedraza, Montana Love on that second half of that list. In that top five, you know what I'm saying? Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, Regis Prograis, and Jose Cepeda. The you know, the reason why Jack Catterall, I believe they said, was because Josh Taylor dropped his belts and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I'm believing. But hey, it says current champions Taylor is the WBO and IBF. The WBA is vacant and the WBC is vacant. Now, Arnold Barboza won the interim WBO title tonight, so he might be getting a fight with Josh Taylor very soon. Arnold Barboza has things that he needs to work on, though, things that I think that a lot of people see in his game, that he has those flaws. But there's other great fights, man. The 140 division is really stacked right now. I'm looking at this, and you know, it's a stacked division. It's a stacked division because you have the up and coming fighters like Montana Love and Gary Antoine Russell, Subriel Matias. Those are up and coming fighters that are very threatening in that division. And you have old veterans like Jose Pedraza, and then guys that just in the mix like Arnold Barboza and Jose Zapata. You know what I'm saying? And in the top four, I think Jack Catterall did beat Josh Taylor, to be honest. But ultimately Josh Taylor got the decision. Josh Taylor was the undisputed at one point, then vacated his titles and, basically said, I ain't about to do all this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not about to pay me no 200,000 to be fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Jose Ramirez is still a live dog, and of course, Regis Prograis, arguably probably one of the best in the division, probably second after Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we get good fights at 140. And now you got the newcomer in Teofimo Lopez, which we'll see Teofimo Lopez August 13th against um Pedro Campos. You know what I'm saying? So a nice little fight, a welcome fight for him getting into to going up to 140. And now one thing that kind of blew me tonight wasn't the fight, wasn't the fighters. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that. I think Andre Ward with his rhetoric, his dumbass shit that he says out his mouth, it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? The dude literally just be talking. You know what I'm saying? He just be talking shit about the whole event the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's all he literally does. It's just talk shit about the whole event the whole time. You know what I'm saying? All he wants to talk about is this technical shit. Da da da. Shut your weak ass up, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, dog, I don't get like why even they even got Andre Ward, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? The dude shits on every event that I even watch. When I watch ESPN event and Andre Ward is talking, all he's doing is shitting on everything that's going on at the event. You know what I'm saying? That's all he does. It's annoying as shit. Like, talk about the fighters at hand. You know what I'm saying? This dude wants to talk about it's hit, not get hit, this and that. Nobody gives a fuck about none of that, bro. This is combat sport. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about this hit and not getting hit bullshit that you made up in your fucking mind. Dog, this is a combat sport. This is hit and hit harder. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. Like, I am tired of it. You know what I'm saying? There is a sport if you want to be a track star. It's called a marathon. You can play track and field, do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like to be a runner or those marathon runners that we have in the sport of boxing, all you have to do is have a jab and fucking run for 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? This shit is ridiculous, you know? But that's the type of shit that's now starting to be glorified. Like, that's not even nothing to be glorified. This is combat sport. There's a reason why it's called combat sport. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for it. And this shit is getting whacked. That's why, man, that's why a lot of fans just they don't even bother watching this shit no more. Cause this shit is getting whacked. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you have fighters that are really good. They work, they offer angles and shit like that. That's boxing. You know what I'm saying? But then you have fighters that just retreat, then clinch. Dog, that's not fighting. That's not even anything. That's just, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they there for the paycheck. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of actual fighting. I'm not a fan of guys going in the ring and hugging and then running. That shit is whack. But that's the only thing that blew me about tonight's event was Andre Ward's commentary. It's just so uncalled for. Like, dog, stop shitting on the whole event, spoiling it for people that are watching. The thing is that what he's doing in reality is, if somebody's a casual fan, they watching. This dude is fucking it. They whole vibe up. They're like, oh, well, so what the fuck am I supposed to like about this? Because you shitting on everything. You know what I'm saying? He talking about, oh, the power punchers, they you know, they're one hit wonders and shit like that. Like, dog, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares about none of that shit. A lot of people just want to see knockouts. Nobody care about nothing you talking about right now. That this technical and this and that. Motherfucker, if they want technical, they'll go to another sport. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. The technical is in every sport. You feel me? Nobody wants to see that in combat sports though. You feel me? What people want to see in combat sports is two people beat the shit out of each other. Simple as that. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Don't nobody care about no marketability, business wise, this and that. No, it just sells because that's what people want to see. Simple as that. That's why the UFC is thriving and their events are always sold out in this and that. It's because they always have fighters that fucking fight. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but that's it, man. But it was a good event overall. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the fights, the undercards. That kid Floyd Diaz, you know what I'm saying? That kid's something special. That kid is definitely going to be something special. Floyd Diaz is somebody to definitely take a look, especially those lower divisions that people don't like to watch and stuff like that. Yo, take a look at that kid, man. That kid is pretty good. He's a pretty good fighter. What's going on, G Funky? What's good, bro? Hopefully everything is well, man. But I enjoyed the event overall. You know what I'm saying? I like that I got to see Richard Torres. I like that kid Floyd Diaz, man, and Arnold Barboza. You know, I think Tio would have got him. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but nah, you got a good fight though. I mean, what was it like? 10. You can only give like Zorrilla like 2 rounds, all right? 2 rounds. So that 10th round for sure, because that's when he kind of clipped the Barboza, but yeah, I mean overall, I enjoyed it. Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed it too, bro. But about to get up out of here though, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing Real News. And I'm out. Peace.